best. All right, well, first thing today is clean up this kitchen before I record a video. Oh yeah, maybe work up some thirst. What is this small opening? I can't find any of my largemouth jars because I filled them with tallow. Alright, what are we cooking today? A couple things. I just told my wife, I was like, oh man, all I have is meat for dinner. She's like, do you want me to go to the store and get some vegetables? I said, nope. I'm making all carnivore meals on Sundays, mostly. But yeah, I have no veggies. But this is some pork belly. You can hear my daughter lamenting in the background. Let me open this up. Well, this is half of a pork belly that I got from Costco yesterday. I guess I could have showed you that. But they have like whole pork bellies. It was like $30. They have the sliced ones. And I was like, oh, I'll get some of these. And I was like, oh, they have the whole one for cheaper. I can butcher stuff myself. So what I did is I put some seasonings in there. I put some salt, some garlic powder. I put a little bit of, I shouldn't probably tell you this, because this is definitely not carnivore. This is tomato skins that have been dehydrated. Just a little bit of that in there. And I put it in a sous vide bag, and I put it in the sous vide machine at 130. And I know it's plastic, and you got to be careful about plastic. I have these other silicone bags, but these work. I like these much better. But I put under pressure, and my thought process is like, put the seasoning in there, and it'll kind of marinate it. And I put it in the sous vide machine for like an hour. And I wasn't really planning on cooking it. I was just more like trying to get the juice in there, like to start flowing so that you can marinate this. And I'm gonna cut this up in cubes and I'm gonna air fry it. So that's one thing that we're gonna eat. And hopefully it'll get super crispy. I did some yesterday as a trial and it was pretty good. Kind of felt like it needed a sauce of some kind. Yeah, so that's why I put a little bit more seasoning on it. We'll see how it turns out. Then the next one, I got 2 bags of chuck steak. So it was 2 big chuck things from Costco also. And then I kind of had the same thought, you know, I seasoned it before. So salt, garlic powder, and then a little bit of this, which is ground up jalapenos, just a little bit in there. And yes, I know that the seasoning is not strict carnivore, and but that's all right because I've done mostly no seasoning, just salt a lot over this last year, which tomorrow is my one whole year on the carnivore diet, unless you don't consider me a carnivore for adding some seasoning in it lately, just a little bit. And if you see a trend, like a lot of the stuff that I do add in, I've been limiting to stuff like that mushroom powder I use. I grew that myself. These tomato things, those were skins from tomatoes that I grew last year, which I didn't get to eat because I was on the diet. And the jalapenos is because my wife, it's actually some jalapenos and some Anaheims. And I got to be very careful with the spicy foods because even before the carnivore diet, it started messing me up. It all started when I grew a Carolina Reaper pepper. And I have it on our YouTube channel, me eating the Carolina Reaper. And it was so hot and it ruined my next day. It was horrible. But yeah, so I've been adding a little bit of seasonings and not going crazy, and I'm making sure, you know, no carbs, no sugars in these. There might be a little bit of carbs in that stuff, but it's so nominal. I need some more water. I'm gonna add a little bit of this Daily Minerals from Keto Chow, just a little. It makes my water kind of taste like milk. And if you do too much, then it tastes like a pool. Tastes just like milk. That's so weird. I mean, I think I remember what milk tastes like. Wow, this is great television. Me drinking water. All right, so these 2 big things of chuck steak, I'm going to grill them. And I've sous vide these for almost 24 hours. So they should be just nice and tender. All right, so meat, and then, one other thing. Pork rinds. I think on it was our last video, the egg drop soup one. One of those, someone was like, yeah, you had me until you added chips to it. You could have added carrots and celery. I'm like, it wasn't chips, it's pork rinds. Chicharrones! Here's your vegetable. I'm gonna go fire up the grill. Actually, I'm gonna preheat this air fryer too. 400 degrees. I took my son out and got him a haircut and me a haircut. And the lady cut my hair and I was like, yeah, just cut his just like mine. And then she like did all this weird stuff. He's been hiding his hair all day. I feel kind of bad. Happy birthday, son. Here's a messed up haircut. I might just buzz cut it. I don't know. Worst haircut ever. And I still gave her a tip. All right, I almost dropped my camera and broke this one. It's not funny. This is where I broke my last camera, right here. All right, so I was at Costco yesterday, which I need to stop going to Costco because, like, literally, I'm not going to be able to financially recover from this. Huh. My grill scraper's way over here. Imagine. I wonder how that would how that happened. But yeah, I was at Costco and this guy was selling these Traeger grills, these pellet smokers, and I stopped and talked to him, and that was my first mistake. And I'm like, he's showing me this, like, it's a grill and it's a smoker and it's a convection oven and it's like $1,500, and I'm like, oh my goodness, is this a sign that I need to buy a Traeger grill? Because I've wanted one before, because I have my old janky smoker way over there, and then I have this like cheap Walmart grill that I've been using. It definitely needs cleaned, but yeah. We'll see if I ever get to that. But I'm like, do I need a nice grill? Yeah, I do. But I mean, my kids also need braces, so there's that. Let's warm up this grill and then we'll get grilling, obviously. All right, let's cut up this pork belly. It'd really be nice if I had a bigger cutting board, but it's missing. I wonder who would do that. Probably has Legos on it somewhere. I'm gonna cut this up in like inch cubes and air fry it. The problem is I don't think all this is gonna fit in there in one go round. We'll see what I can do. I'm not super experienced with the air fryer. Definitely need to sharpen my knife. All right, that's quite a bit. It's definitely not all gonna fit in one. It says it's up to temperature. Let's see. Put that in. I did the ones yesterday for 20 minutes, but to do batches in 20 minutes, it's gonna take 500 years. So I'm not very good with math. I just had an idea. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put the rest of these in the oven at 450 degrees while I get the other stuff ready, and I can finish them in the air fryer. I just don't want it to take forever. All right, that's what to do with these chucks. I could grill them just like this in big chunks, or I can cut them down in more manageable steaks. Because then you can get more get off my yard reaction. Such a weirdo. Decisions. I'll pull them out and then I'll make a choice. Let me sample this meat juice. Tastes like salted garlic. No spice. It'd be nice to have a little bit of sauce. I could actually probably add a little bit of water to that. This dog just keeps licking my hand. In my mind, do you know what would really go good in it is, for some reason, I keep thinking about apple cider vinegar, which I don't know if I remember what that tastes like. And I don't have any in here. I have some outside for our animals. They get a little bit in their water every once in a while. But yeah, maybe I'll just take this sauce, put a little bit of water in it, and then I'll mix in some butter. Keep it simple. Do we need a sauce? No, but I could almost kind of use it as a glaze. Flavor bomb. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put them on the grill just like this. Maybe cut this bigger one in half. I mean, it's not like fork tender, but it's pretty good. Be better with the sear on it. The one thing about, salting the meat beforehand, put in the sous vide machine, it's like that salt just penetrates into that meat. It's like, tastes perfectly seasoned. I love it. I could add some keto chow water. More. That's good. How much butter should I put in there? The answer to the question is always 1 stick. Might be overkill. Yeah, I'll put that butter in there. Whoa, watch out, hon. Put it on simmer, warm that up. All right, let's check on these. Pretty sure that sound is my love language. Make sure my grill's not on fire. No, but it's pretty darn hot. Hey, get off the toilet paper. Lily, stay inside. Yeah, it's at 500. That's a little hot. Open that up. Maybe keep the propane torch not right next to it. I'm a safety hazard. We live in a house that's like 100 years old, so we have this like one breaker that doesn't like the air fryer. All right, it's been 20 minutes. Looks pretty crispy. But can it get crispier? Probably. But I'm gonna pull these out. I'm gonna put them in this, and then put them in the oven and switch out some more from in the oven, because yeah, these could get crispier. I should have started this a long time ago. But the ones in the oven have barely even started to cook. But there's one benefit of this. all this fat. Add it to my bacon grease. Nature's butter. Yeah, I'm just going for it. I'm getting impatient. Is it really almost dinner time?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm running late. That's not good.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mutiny.
That sauce is fire. No fires today. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for this. It's my friend's song. Daniel Hall. All right, I'm gonna go start grilling this. I'm gonna have faith that the pork will turn out. Italy. I'll let that work. You could tell there's a lot of, this chuck has a lot of connective tissue and fat and stuff like that, and some of us will like it and some of us won't. I don't mind all that stuff, but that sous vide machine breaks a lot of that down, and then yeah, I'm gonna let this get nice and crispy. See you in a little while, little buddy. Get some my yard. Get off my yard. Yeah, some exciting news. I finished half of my coaching for Dr. Sean Baker's Rivero. Yeah, I went through all the training to become a carnivore coach, so I'm certified as a carnivore coach. And so if you go to the killbelife.com, you can go and there's a link I'll put on there for coaching, which is kind of cool. If anyone needs any coaching when it comes to the carnivore diet, you can do it through Dr. Sean Baker's website, but I'll put it on our website. And so, yeah, I'm excited about that. It's been a long time since I invested in myself when it comes to education, and it's ridiculous to me that it's this. I've done a lot of pastoral training and that kind of stuff over the years, but going on this carnivore diet has changed the way I look at food and health dramatically. And I saw that was a thing that you could do, become a carnivore coach. I'm not sure, maybe no one will need my coaching or whatever. I don't want to be too negative, but I say all the time you need to be available, but I just had the feeling like I was supposed to do this. And now I'm working on my fasting coaching certification, which, going through some of it, I know a lot more about the carnivore diet than I do about fasting. I didn't realize it was so complicated. I mean, I know how to fast. Don't eat food. And I intermittent fast 5 days a week. I know how to do that, but there's a lot more of, learning the biology and the science behind all that stuff. So it's been interesting, and it should be going live here pretty soon. By the time you see this, it'll be live. So yeah, thekillbelife.com. Fire. I don't want it char grilled too much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's literally grease all over this camera from cooking food with it. You're not a real carnivore unless you got grease on your camera. Alright, I better check that pork. This is turning into a whole thing. I was like, oh, I'll just have a simple video today. And now I'm talking and doing stuff. making decisions in dark places. It's gonna be crispy. Let that go as long as possible. The ones in the oven are continuing, the ones I put in there first, now they're continuing to cook. Let's render out some fat. Cool. And the sauce is money. That is so good. That is so good. It makes my heart happy. All right, I'm gonna go in and start slicing. My wife just came outside and informed me that, she said, I got some good news and bad news. She said, I just looked at the calendar. Your 1 year on the carnivore diet was on the 24th. So, congratulations to me. I thought I had to wait till tomorrow, but no, I made it. For some reason I thought Thanksgiving was on the 27th. Yay! It's so hard not to just throw all that in my mouth while I'm doing this. Yeah, I got a whole thing of meat. And the reason I cut it is I'm just pre-cutting it. And I try to cut it against the grain. So I got that. And let's check on the pork. Which is not air frying anymore because there's so much fat in it that you don't even see that. Oh, Beth's like, it looks like potatoes. No potatoes in my house. Yeah, so it looks like it's deep frying in the air fryer. Oh yeah, look at these ones from in the oven. Yeah, these ones from in the oven are way crispier. And very hot. I want to throw some of that in my mouth too. I will resist the urge to destroy my life.
Is there anything I can help you with?
You could bring the meat in, and the sauce is ready, and I don't know why I'm just filming my face again. Come on, man. It's not potatoes.
What is that?
It's pork belly that's cut into squares and
Bacon.
you don't like it's bacon.
It's bacon?
Chunks of bacon that's not bacon.
That bacon? That's not bacon?
So you don't want it?
That's
More for me.
Alright, let's dish it up. I put all the stuff on my plate and I put the sauce on it, and it's like, yeah, that sauce is not very pretty. And it's funny because you could see all the like little, hey guys, that's a lot. You could see all the like little speckles in it, which I know is essentially cooked blood. Did I ruin it for everybody?
I think I see some black.
It tastes like salted butter.
You need a knife.
I got teeth. That should probably be fine. Try this pork. That's good. I already know the beef's good because I ate one little tiny piece, only one. The beef's good too. Why don't you tell us about it? Let's zoom right in on your face.
I love when you do that because then I'm like, no pressure. Say something
Thumbnail.
intelligent. It is delicious. It smelled really good. Are you mocking me?
No,
Never
it's
mind.
zoomed right in on your face.
Like away from.
At least I'll have a good, nutritious, satiating meal before I die.
It's really good. It smelled good while you were cooking it, so I'm very hungry.
Why do you not get
And it is living up to the expectation. Did he quit?
Yeah, it's impossible to make everyone happy. So one of our kids, you could have probably saw him there in the video a second ago. He was not happy about the food. He has one piece of pork and one piece of beef, and he's upset. Because he can't get pork rinds right off the bat.
Yep. Oh well.
Can't make them all happy. All right, guys, let's see where we're at. I have to eat more of this.
This is my first time.
You want to come over here? I'm gonna see where we're at. Oh, wow! 5,334, baby!
Woohoo!
Yes, I made you one.
I don't know. I can never remember.
5,313 or 14?
Why is it important? Because
60 or 70?
trying to reach as many people as I can. Currently. You know what I'm saying?
50,000.
I do. I'm stealing your camera. Because we're also at 1 year of carnivore. You're gonna need to lean this way just a little bit. 1 year of carnivore.
Do I have to stop eating?
No, you keep eating. Which I feel like, having done carnivore for 30 days, is a huge accomplishment. He's got muscles, friends. And the fact that you started it to work on health issues and for the sake of being around for our family and being healthy for our family and being able to do things with our family. Thank you for that. I am impressed. I am honored that you care enough about us to do that, and it has been a pleasure to watch your journey. I think that it has just been really cool.
And I'll play this for the judge when I get thrown in jail for making my kids eat only carnivore today.
What about 1 million?
We'll make it for, trust me, they didn't eat just carnivore today. They can eat 1 meal of meat and be fine.
I mean, it's good. I was like, okay, just meat with the sauce. But I was like, with that pork belly, I was like, if we get like a different kind of texture.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you
it's
eat
really
pork.
good.
I don't eat a lot of pork, but if I'm gonna eat it, I want it good.
Yes.
Don't be a dork and eat crappy pork.
Yep, I got nothing that rhymes to add to that. That is all I wanted to say.
That was, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Blessings. Kilby out.
Bye.
Bye.
You're supposed to say peace.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.
Rachel. Do you like meat? No, not today. Oh, you love meat. What about you?
I love that.
You love fat?
And
Okay.